Hello everyone, this is Lorna, and I'm back with another Duels video. How about I take a look at my fortune real quick, because I'm very interested in what it says. Yes, I didn't read it. Well, I did, but let's look at it. Okay, so she says my luck will be kinda bad. Okay, what do you mean by this, Carly? What do you mean by this? And, your luck may improve if you head west. By how much? Do I just have to walk west, like a step or two? Walk a mile? I don't know, man. You're not clarifying this shit for me. Okay, but bad? Yeah, it is kind of bad, but I'm not going to be at the worst of this, to be honest. You may be wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Well, you know, when your luck is kind of bad, sometimes you don't want to talk about it because you probably shouldn't. So how about I don't? Instead, I've got time today to, wait a minute. Why? Okay, fine, Carly. I'm going into ranked. We'll see if I get lucky. I am very persistent. I want to duel one specific person. And by the way, Kaiba, that person is not you. Just in case you're wondering, it's not you. And I'm not the person you want to duel either, so don't even act like it. It's Sarah. What do you wish to say to me, Sarah? That I should stop in my pursuit of what exactly? I'm not really trying to revive the dead. So I'm definitely not guilty of that. I am guilty of some things, though. I've done a lot, you see. I mean, I've lived a certain amount of years. And so we know I've done some shit. I was actually going to go into Rush Duels, but something messed up happened. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm not going to share what happened. I'm too busy being in pain. You may be like, can you shut up about the pain? No. No, I can't. I will never do that. It's something I do for personal reasons. You may be thinking, what do you mean by personal reasons? We're not going to discuss that. You may be wondering if I discuss anything at this point. Yes. And just not everything. Because there are some things I don't think should be on YouTube, to be honest. Like that comment they deleted. I actually happen to know I wasn't the only person that got a comment deleted. There are other people that got comments deleted as well. It wasn't just me. And I learned this like a day after because for whatever reason I still had that video in one tab and I didn't realize I already watched it. And when I did notice, I was like, well, let me see if the comment is there and still gone. And I noticed some comments that were there when I noticed my comment was missing. Wait a minute, why am I doing this? Okay, that was disgusting. Anyway, I noticed that comments that were there after my comment was deleted, some of them were missing. And I think the video itself is the reason why, because it was, well, it covered some sensitive material, and I was responding, so, probably not good if I wanted my comment to stay on the site, but I didn't repost it. I'm just like, alright, I get it. I don't really think the comment needs to be on the platform. I understand why it was removed. I don't feel like reposting it. I don't like censorship, but I'm just like, I'm gonna call it quits here. But it was definitely very weird that I went back to that video and other comments were also deleted and I was able to notice. How dare you send my card to a different dimension? Bring my card back! Okay. You know what? I'm entering berserk mode. Even though I can't really do that. I don't have an actual Berserk mode, but we can pretend. You know, maybe I do. And I'm lying to the audience. What the hell are you doing? Hold on. You did what? Oh my god. Let me play my deck. Alright, I lost. I accept defeat. I mean, I kind of have to, you know? I mean, that's what's happening. I'm being defeated, so... You did what? You Link summoned something. Is it affected by Warning Point by any chance? You know, just in case I don't know, I'm gonna activate it anyway. It's probably my last chance to do so. Alright, it's active and my opponent summons a monster and I die. Alright, well, we're going to move on to the next duel. I am going to do what I want. Actually, the RNG disagreed with me. It's like, no, that's not how this works. I'm just like, why? I cannot believe this. I was like excited when I logged on. I mean, sure, I do my fortune, but I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm fine. And then I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, why? Because I'm being trolled. Well, to be fair, last night didn't really help. Yeah, last night was a train wreck. I feel better, but still. Utopias do not exist, Sarah. Utopias are basically a dystopia. It's a type of dystopia, but it's also a dystopia. Do you know what is required to keep an utopia? You basically have to get rid of anything that is preventing the utopia from staying as it is. Just watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and you'll see what happens when there's a utopia. It's not a utopia. It was a dystopia in disguise. And if you watch this series, you know what I'm talking about. And why wouldn't you have watched it? If you've never seen that series, go watch it. It's good. I mean, it's one of the best series that I've ever watched. I like it. A lot of people like it. I'm not the only one, trust me. It's pretty popular. Though Korra, not so much. I hear Korra sucks, but I didn't watch it myself, so I can't vouch for that. Playmaker, I don't feel like dueling you either. I don't feel like dueling you. Why are you here? Why do you keep dueling me? Why do you keep showing up? Is this your idea? Are you trolling me because I can't stop talking about the squirrels you haven't placed yet? I'm looking for the squirrels, He was joking. I know he was joking, but, so is what I'm saying now. It's a joke. It's just a joke. It's a terrible joke, but it's a joke. At least I recognize it's terrible. It's not as tasteless as some of my other ones, though. My other ones, well, some of them were worse. And that's actually true. Sometimes I'm like, I would be worse. Really? I can defend that? Well, I can defend that some of my jokes are tasteless at the very least. So that's true. I know when one of my jokes is a bit bad, but that doesn't stop me from making them because I like my dark humor. I think everyone knows this by now. Just don't take me too seriously because that's a bad idea. And now obviously there are times when I should be taken seriously, but there are other times when I'm just like, I'm trying to entertain. Don't get in the way of the entertainment. What are you doing with this card, Playmaker? Revolver, do you have something against me today? I mean, Avaris. I forgot his name was changed. Yeah, like America cares. I'm pretty sure most kids, if they're not sheltered, know what a revolver is. Although, maybe that's not a good thing. Yeah, maybe it's not a good thing, but I played games with guns in them as a child. I was in elementary school, or at least middle school, and I was fine. I'm just like, yeah. Let's see, we've got revolvers, we've got all kinds of guns, and you have the big-ass BFG over here. Okay, you think that's going to stop me, but it won't. Hold on a second, though, before you continue. I am not finished here. Dude, I was going to address I by name. I think it's a bit too early for that. Meaning what? We're not discussing this. Although some people probably don't give a shit. Which, you know, makes sense. I, too, wouldn't give a shit. Okay, so you're going to do what? Well, I'm attacking you. It's probably not a good idea, but I'll do it anyway. Okay, well, congratulations. It's now your turn. You live to see another turn. Now, will you kill me? That is for me to decide, not you. I will sit here and do whatever I want. Well, actually, I shouldn't do that because well, I need limits, you know? I can't just do everything I want. But I can keep dueling until I get what I'm trying to. Okay, we know what I want, to be fair. At least if you've watched enough of my videos, which maybe you haven't. In which case, okay. I don't know which videos people watch. I don't really pay attention to that. Though I am new enough that if you post a comment, I'm going to see it. Because, like I said, I'm new. It's pretty obvious that I'm new. Alright, well. Yubel and... yeah, we're just going to kick your ass. I'm going to get rid of your card over there on the far left. You're right, by the way. What? What are you doing? Are you okay, you can steal that card, just... Actually, he couldn't because I got rid of it. Plot twist. Also not in character. Oh, right. This is the second time, isn't it? Although I don't think the first time is uploaded yet. Might as well add this to the backlog of Shutdown arc videos. You know, I could be done with the entire Shutdown arc by now if I would just upload those videos when I don't have any other uploads. When I'm not going to bother. You know, just so certain arcs are at least wrapped up before the year ends or before it lasts for way too long. Because there are things that I move on from after I've recorded. Things have time to change after I've recorded, even in a matter of months. Kaiba, what did I say? I'm not the person you want to duel. And you're not the person I want to duel. Did you not get the message? The RNG is fucking with me. It already did that earlier, so obviously it would do it again. But if I'm stubborn enough, I'll get what I want anyway. Because the skill is popular. It may be like you hate mirror matches. I don't care. As long as I get what I want, that is. Sounds like something Kaiba would say. To be fair, Kaiba and I have some things in common. I didn't really elaborate on exactly what that meant, but I made a very poor attempt to do that. It was terrible. It wasn't a good attempt at all. It was bad. Okay, so Kaiba, I'm going to become your worst nightmare, which is defeat, apparently. I don't really know if that's true, but you did challenge me, so it is my duty as a duelist to kick your ass. Alright, hold on a second while I do that. I'm preparing my field, Kaiba. Alright, well, I'm going to attack. You can't do shit against this. I made sure of that. Okay, so, oh shit, he summons that. I don't even know what it does, which is a problem. I should pay attention to what my cards... I should pay attention to what my cards do, yes, but I should also pay attention to what his cards do. You know, because that's a thing that I should pay attention to. Just saying. Alright, so what are you going to summon? And don't even think that I don't know. I know! You've got something in your hand. It's definitely something I don't want to look at. Okay, well, I'm going to assume maybe you have Kiteroid on the field. In which case you're screwed. Wait a minute. Let me look at your card and what it does. Okay, if this card... Okay, Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Okay, sure. I'm not scared, Kaiba, because I know things that you don't. Oh my god. What do I know? Things that don't involve having money. If it involves not having money, I know those things. I don't know what it's like to have money. I don't. You may be like, what are you talking about? You're not free to play. Oh, yes, that's true. I have temporary privilege, and I can keep it if I figure something out for my life, but I honestly have to make things work out first, and we don't know if that's going to happen. So, for the time being, let's just assume I'm poor as shit, because I am. I get to live the life I do because of the generosity of my mother, and I appreciate it. Unlike some people. Yes, there are some people to be referred to here. It's unfortunate, but I'm hoping it's a side effect of immaturity. I mean, I had some immaturity issues related to gratitude as well. I was so miserable, I couldn't experience gratitude. And people didn't understand. They were like, you should be grateful for what you have. And I'm just like, I'm diagnosed with depression here. My medication isn't working the way it's supposed to. I don't know how to feel gratitude when I'm so miserable. I'm in therapy talking to my therapist about how I want things to be different and I want to be happier. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't even know if that's realistic. And then when I became happier, I was like, wait a minute. What do? I thought this was impossible. And then shit went downhill. Oh, trust me, things really went downhill. Things got better and then they got worse again. And it was bad. Yuya, if you steal my card, I swear. I'm not in the mood to smile right now. I may have taken off the armor, but that doesn't mean I'm going to smile for you. Although I think Jaden is smiling in that picture, but whatever. Like, down there, is that a smile? I think it is. I'm not looking very hard. I mean, seriously, I'm trying to pay attention. I'm probably doing a terrible job, but let's ignore that. Let's pretend... What? No, not Necro Valley. No. I hate that card. What's wrong with it? Well, it gets in my way. That's what's wrong with it. I like to use what's in my graveyard. Okay, so a pendulum summons something. Uh-huh. So, how long is it going to be until he just destroys my back row? Can that card destroy back row? He's probably going to destroy it. Or even Yubel just to piss me off. Are you for real? Oh my god, he negated Yubel's effect. How dare you do something like that? You're not allowed to destroy Yubel's effect. No. Okay, now while you did do that, I can still put Yubel in defense position. But I also can't use anything in my graveyard, which is unfortunate. Hold on a second. I'm going to use super polymerization. You know, hold on. I want to use something. Yes. I'm gonna mess you up, Yuya. After what you did to my card, how dare you? I don't think I can use that card on anything in the graveyard. Or can I? I guess I should know more about Necro Valley, considering I just got pissed off over seeing it. Well, you know, there's some recency bias going on here. You may be like, what recency bias? Oh, right. Umbra and Loomis are not very competent, as you might imagine. They're very incompetent. That's why they suffered greatly for their incompetence. My opinion, but also, things did happen to them. I don't even know if that card would do anything. Okay. Your turn is over. Your turn is useless to me. I mean, actually, my turn is better than yours. Okay, I'm going to activate this card here, Yuya. Oh, it looks like you're having trouble with connection issues. Is it because of interdimensional problems? You know how your timeline probably isn't connected to anything GX related? Oh god. I mean, for one thing, in Arc 5, Duel Academy is evil. So, yeah. Is this my... my bad. Connection failed. Okay, well, I saw the timer going down, and I thought I was going to... Yeah, okay, well, my opponent's connection failed. Yeah. I guess that's what happens when you mess with me. You just get a connection failure. No, let's not cherry pick this. Why am I dueling a game? Hold on a second. Guys, that's going to try things up for this video. I'm going to come back in a second.